What's up, gamers? We're back with more Starfield, picking up right where we left off. As you may recall, I was about to enter the Starview ballroom and get started with the, I guess the main part of this part of the quest. But I realized, between videos, that I forgot something really silly. Something that's really silly to have forgotten. But it really hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, wait a second. Did I ever? No, I don't think I did. And you'll see exactly what I mean. But I am going to actually head back into the main part of the ship real quick to do the thing I forgot to do. I don't know if it's actually going to be anything. So this could just be a wasted run back and forth through the ship. But we're sure going to go find out and see. So it occurred to me, I found this room in the first floor of the passenger part of the ship here. Ah, yes. This room. And I came in here, and I got a lot of really interesting information here. I pickpocketed her key card, logged into her computer.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard.
Talked about how nice she is. Hacked into her computer, got some very interesting information for my quest. Realized I wasn't going to be able to get through this door to get the prize, the award that I'm here to steal without talking to someone else. And then I left and I searched this whole floor and the whole floor above. I never attempted to speak to this NPC, this named NPC that's sitting in here. I've used her to further my goals, but I never spoke to her. She maybe has no dialogue besides the lines that she's repeating, but I feel bad, so we're going to get Chief Purser Murata.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard.
See, you can't see me, but I'm doing this big face palm right now. Because, of course she has dialogue. Of course she does. Well, this kind of looks like important dialogue, too. I don't know. I don't know where my head was at when I was in this room before. But let's talk to her. Yeah, what exactly does a chief purser do on a Starliner?
An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks.
Sounds like a lot of responsibility, if you ask me, but good for you. Can I store things with confidence in your safe?
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
A lot of that is stuff I learned about from her computer, but it's nice to hear her go over it. What do you think of Captain Rokov? Everyone on the ship so far seems to think he's pretty good captain. Which just makes me think it's a shame that he's just here as a stepping stone to get back in with the pirates.
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
Oh, really? Because everywhere I walk in this ship, they're talking about what a great CEO he is and this and that. Forget it. Sorry to have pried into your personal business. No. And give you some credits. No. Is there something going on with Rokov? I'd love to know.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you?
I promise this is just between us.
I hope I can trust you.
Oh, well, that's rude. I'm sure we can work something out.
I hear you.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm trying to be reasonable here.
I know you'd like to help me, if you could.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado.
Oh yeah, I
would
found that in
normally
his
be
quarters.
fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If you want to grab it, the
Excuse me.
slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere.
Well, thank you for the advice. I did already find that in his quarters, but if I hadn't, I'd sure be glad that I spoke with you.
Please let me know
Well, thank you for
if
the
there's anything
conversation,
I can do
Murata.
to make your stay more comfortable.
Thank you. You're very nice, and you seem good at your job and dedicated. I appreciate that. Right. Now, this whole experience and for getting a whole NPC, I think I'm just going to take another very quick look around all these guest rooms because I'm about to go talk to all these people that are renting these rooms. And I want to make sure I didn't overlook anything that I'm going to feel stupid about later. I assume that this location, like the prison, is not a location I can return to later in the game. So it's especially important that I make sure I didn't miss anything. I know I've been in all the safes and stuff in the rooms, but I just want to make sure I didn't leave anything like sitting on a counter or something stupid like that. Excuse me. Oh, let's see. Just a quick survey with my scanner out. I think I'll do the trick to set my mind at ease. Been a few hours since I played, so I remember myself being pretty thorough. But wait, what's that? Oh, Nicholas Nickleby. It's a popular title here in the Settled Systems. All right. Well, I mean, that's the bottom four done. That was real quick. Let's do the top four real quick. We're going to have to do a really thorough look around in the ballroom area when we get to that. Right, this is the laundry room. I got really distracted by all the fancy clothes and the machines.
Aboard, story time with Serena.
So I definitely want to
We'll
make
be
sure I
held in
didn't
the
miss
ship's
anything
library
in
this
here.
evening.
I don't think I did. Did I try pickpocketing you? Oh, right. I actually specifically remember the racing brand on that NPC. That's funny. Take a look here. I think that was another copy of Nicholas Nickleby. I must have dropped that calibrated deep seeker pack. This giant thing is something I can steal? Yoink. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, why not? Decorate my apartment with that stuff. See, always worth just giving us another once over. Especially a quick one like this where I'm just looking for anything that really like catches my eye. I wouldn't have realized I could, like, that's such a big object. I would have never guessed I could steal it if I wasn't in scan mode, you know? I may have doubled back on myself by accident. Wait, this is a room. Is this the room I just did? Oh no. Oh no, no, definitely not, because this is that ladies' room with the unique configuration. What book's that? Oh, it's not. It's a soil box. I feel like that's a weird thing to have in here, but okay. Glad I got over my succulent obsession from long ago, because there's quite a few succulents in this game. Room cleaning service 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Let's see. Room service. Well, we're going around this way, right? Oh, this is the one being cleaned by staff. This one especially, I want to carefully look around because with all the NPCs and Santa bots driving around here, it's a lot of visual stimulation.
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lines, we wish to thank you for choosing to travel with us.
They really do have their employees trained well to say, give the whole customer service speech all the time. Oh, look at this. Holy shit. Oh, man.
If you
Phew.
want to dine at Captain Rokov's table during dinner service, it's only an additional
See,
5,000
this
credits.
NPC is standing in the way. Like, it's really good I came back in here. I definitely would have left this behind forever. I'm sure it's nothing but world building stuff, but still. Passenger Grayson slate. So I was making jokes about how someone trashed this room and then left it to the staff to clean up. So I'm very curious. Maybe this will give us some insight into that potentially. Daddy, this is an absolute disaster. You never told me that I'd only be able to take one valet on this cruise. Imagine how it felt when I had to send the other 3 home at the Siren's departure station. You won't believe it, but I actually had to carry my own bag. Can you imagine the humiliation? The passenger was Hannibal Grayson. Hannibal Grayson. Why is that name ringing bells? Is like Grayson Aeronautics like a company name in this game? Grayson Enterprises? Maybe I'm thinking about something from a different game. I don't know. Spoiled brat stayed in this room, bottom line. Oh, well, at least the food on board is halfway decent. The wine, however, disgusting. I think Trident neglected to hire a proper sommelier. Thank goodness I brought a few bottles from our cellars. Anyway, that's all for now. I guess I'll see you when this horror show is over. As always, your loving son, Hannibal. Okay, now, how the hell do you send this? Hello? Isn't this voice activated? No, you stupid thing. Stop printing when I'm unintelligible. This is preposterous. Send, no, send, you stupid piece of junk. Wait until my father hears about this. That's fun. That's a fun one. I'm glad I didn't miss that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's make sure we complete the rounds. Oh, that was the last room I hadn't explored? Yeah, it seems so. Okay, well, darn. Okay. I do still want to go in through what I keep referring to as the servants' entrance, which I'll eventually figure out my way back to. Right this way. Putting my hustle on because I am looking forward to getting to the next part of this.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right?
This thing.
Between you and me, the best part of my job.
Okay, here we go. All right. enough dilly-dallying. Let's get to it. To the Starview Ballroom. I wonder if in this room I can actually wear something other than my spacesuit. We'll find out. It's a little awkward that I'm walking around in my spacesuit. Nope, guess not. I really should find a way to put away my gun, though. This isn't, like, good, is it? Okay, no. Gotta check it. This looks like it would be, like, the award, you know? I mean, it's back here. I know what this might be is one of those fancy, like, liquor delivery systems. You know what I mean? Now look at this, they're plating up the food. So yeah, this is definitely the servants' entrance, because we're clearly in the, like,
We have a range of excursions available at
the
all
back
of our
area, the, like,
destinations.
kitchens or
All
what
the
have you.
details are in your cabin.
Is there any other way to go? Is it just through that door? Through that door it is. Oh, Starview Access Pass. I have that, right? I think I do. Yeah, Rokov gave me one.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
I really wasn't trying to talk to you, man.
If you want to dine at Captain Rokov's table during dinner service, it's only
Yeah,
an
I don't.
additional 5,000 credits.
I'm been stealing everything that's not nailed down so far, so I might as well keep up that tradition. Ooh, look at the balloons. Wow, this really does have some gorgeous windows, and I see we're got a nice view of this planet that we're around.
I certainly
let's start
hope they
looking
decide
for-
to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner.
An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Yeah,
So,
open
what
bars
brings
always
you
welcome.
aboard?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you all. I noticed none of you are wearing spacesuits. Is there some reason that I'm stuck wearing mine? Huh.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
That view
Yeah,
is
I wonder-
absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
It is. None of these NPCs have names
Hello.
yet.
Are you a member of the society?
Yeah, the lockdown's interesting because it was mentioned on the security terminal in the purser's
The society
office.
chair has really outdone herself this time.
For the safety of everyone aboard, please be certain you don't interfere with any.
Oh. Well, there's Gabriel Vega. We've been in his
Can we do this
room.
later? I'm busy.
Quite
He's
a
the one
lovely
that's authorized to
Starliner.
carry a firearm.
Nothing but the best for the society. Eh?
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Yeah, no problem. I'm definitely not trying to, like, cause trouble here. Don't worry, I haven't
Here for
forgotten to get
business?
about Gabrielle.
Pleasure.
Or Gabrielle. Probably shouldn't. Siren of the Stars engineering deck? Have I already been there? I feel like there's no way that other entrance I found to this area was an engineering deck, so I'll probably want to check this out, but it's like it's in another instance there. It's a loading screen door. That's what I mean to say, so
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. positively horrid.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
No,
Here
it would
for
definitely be a
business
very
or pleasure?
strange design
Have you
for
tried the
a.
cannabis? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Sorry, there's quite a lot of NPC dialogue that's happening as I
A
walk through this
Starview
room.
pass is required to enter the main ballroom.
Yeah, well,
Please
I'm
remember
here,
to obey
so
all
no need to
posted
remind me of
safety
that.
and
I
mustering
used one.
instructions.
An open bar would have been
Yeah,
nice.
it's just so it'd be. I was trying to say it'd be a really weird design for a
Don't forget to
starship
keep
if
your
they.
Starview pass handy at
Oh
all
my God,
times.
people will not shut
Won't have
up.
access to the ballroom.
I really do feel some kind of way about the NPCs engaging dialogue just because you look at them. Or just because you're near them. It feels weird.
If you have any little ones aboard, story time with Sarina will be held in the ship's library this evening.
I don't know if I even finished my thought, but I was going to say it'd be a really weird design for a starship if you had to go through the ballroom to access the engineering section of the ship. Don't you think? Weird, right? Look at this. I'm not, like, there's people up here.
That
Or
view
no,
is
that's not a
absolutely
person, that's a
spectacular,
statue.
isn't it?
Here, let's see if we can check it out. Fancy. This was an old school Bethesda game, there'd be a little something for me right there to reward me for coming up at this weird balcony thing.
Any complaints
But
about
no,
your cruise?
we don't roll that way anymore.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Which is as I've said before, a good thing. Like, it doesn't look like a place you should go up to explore. So why reward players for doing that? That just encourages a bunch of
I certainly
weird,
hope they
freakish
decide
behavior.
to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
All right. Well, it looks like on this main floor, the only
Quite
named
a lovely
NPC
Starliner.
is Mr.
Nothing but
Veg
the best
here.
for the society, eh?
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time.
Oh, he's gonna give me that treatment. Is
Mind
he?
moving along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration. Mind moving along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration.
Okay, well, I guess
So,
there's 0
what
NPCs we can
brings
talk
you
to on this level. I mean, it
The
looks
society
like
chair has really outdone herself.
I'm very tempted to go to the engineering section.
Have you tried the
before I continue
canopies?
exploring.
Or,
Let's just do at least a look around on the top floor or the next floor up, I guess I should say, because I don't know how. Oh wait, I've got a quest objective for whoever that is. Let me just get a quick reminder. So I've got ask society patrons about Larry Dombrowski, so maybe this is a society patron. But I've also got to speak to Sheila. So it could be Sheila. I'm guessing Sheila kind of looks like a lady. What's this?
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the cruise attendants.
Ah, the guest suite. So I think that's the other entrance I found from the outside.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
On behalf of myself and the entire team,
Okay. All right. So it does say
Trident
ask
Luxury Lines,
society
we wish to
patron.
thank you for choosing to travel with us.
So maybe
wish
it
to
wants
have
me
a
to
drink
talk
at
to
any
these
of our
unnamed
lounges,
NPCs
be
that
sure
are
to
literally
present your
named
cabin pass to have the
society
comfort of
patrons.
your account.
That would seem really weird to me because the whole game's... They've spent the whole game teaching me that those NPCs do not have anything interesting to say. So it'd be really weird if all of a sudden there's like a quest objective locked behind them. But I'll save them till last because of how weird that seems. Yeah, that looks right. And then we can do this. Um. No, that doesn't feel right. Well... That doesn't quite strike me as right either. I don't see a lot of good options here, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of things that fit in this ring. But then I'm not seeing my way to a... Oh, actually... Oh. Thought I was onto something for a minute there. Oh, I do have 2 singles. Why did I not notice that before? I was like, oh, this is lame because I don't have enough singles to make this work, but I actually do. So I can do that, and then this, and then this, and then this. Way overthought that. Whoa. Legendary heavy. I like it. I'm thinking about, like, it's probably not going to happen until late game, but I may eventually spec into heavies as, like, the 3rd weapon type that I use. I can't believe it, in this, like, a wine cabinet behind the bar I found a legendary heavy weapon. That's crazy. Just goes to show that it pays to... Ooh! Oh! Oh, it's Rokov. Rokov's up here. Okay. I don't think I need to speak to him again. I mean, I guess it's good he's in here.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
So,
yeah, I'm really just seeing NPCs named Society Patron.
Here for business or pleasure?
I haven't even been able to find all the named NPCs I found cabins for downstairs.
Have a safe journey. Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
Hope you can hear my commentary all right.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, eh?
I certainly
with my
hope
volume
they decide
balancing
to
for
hold
my videos,
all
I err on the side
future
of
society aboard a
making the game
Starliner.
volume high because that's how I prefer it in, like, Let's Plays I watch on YouTube. I want to be able to hear the game and the NPCs and stuff more than I want to be able to hear the commentary of the player. But I do know that in some of my videos, like when the NPCs are talking, or when, like, especially if there's action stuff happening, like my ship taking off and landing, or a gun battle, can't really hear what I'm saying.
Hello.
So, apologies for
Are
that.
you a member
I
of
do
the
do that on
society?
purpose, but I know it can probably be annoying at times. All right, so are you Miss
An
Holbrook?
open bar would have been nice, but Trident's
are.
gouging us for every credit we've got.
Miss Sheila Holbrook. Well,
We have a range
like
of
making
excursions available at all of our destinations.
Yes, you're all
the
very
details are in
correct.
your cabin.
I'm gonna go in here so I can think. I feel like I want to steal the award first, because that's like the secondary
An open bar
objective.
would have been nice.
There's no way I don't
Trident's
accomplish the
gouging
primary
us for every
objective while I'm
credit
here,
we've got.
one way or another. So yeah, let's talk to her. Let's do, since I've done a survey of the room and I just got that legendary, let's make sure we do a good save. Plus I did all that stuff with, got that new slate and stuff downstairs.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
Alright, let me see if I can just get, like, equidistance away from these patrons so I can talk to you without us being interrupted. Miss Holbrook, nice to meet you.
I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
Oh, okay. Ooh, wow, I can just cut right to the chase. Huh. I just realized that before I talked to her, I really wanted to see if I could just pickpocket this claim ID thing, but, I did just save, so it is what it is. I'll talk to her. I guess I'm gonna end up asking directly for it, and then if she says no, I can try pickpocketing. Isn't it risky to hold the award ceremony aboard a Starliner? I don't know why it would be risky. I'm sure this is pretty safe, but...
Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest and cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe.
Thought I'd have more time, so I took a drink. When will the award ceremony occur?
Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
So although we're all having this gala in the ball, the award ceremony itself is not for a few days. Excuse me. Not for a few days, so we've got time. I need your claim ID for the Earth Savior Award. There's no way it's that easy, but they're giving me this dialogue option, so there must be a reason. Let's do it.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that was my reaction to seeing that dialogue.
Would I do something as foolish as that?
Right. I have a persuade for that? Holy crap. Just hand over the claim ID so I can be on my... What is this dialogue? Hand it over, lady, so I can be on my way.
And why, in goodness name, would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
That is a really good question. I guess I'm gonna talk you into it. What is this dialogue? This seems really weird. Like, what a weird approach to this mission. I was not expecting this at all. I thought for sure I'd have to pickpocket her or like, at least use some deception to convince her I'm like a staff member that needs to polish it ahead of the award ceremony or some nonsense that would maybe trick her. But I'm just straight up like, give it to me, no reason. I guess I promise this is just between us?
I'd like to help you. I really would.
Would you really? Because this is a really weird request. Even I would be taken aback if I were you. Nobody will ever know you told me? Is this game trolling me right now?
I'd like to tell you. I really would.
Tell me. I want you to give me something. Well, what is this dialogue? I'm sure we can work something out.
I hear you. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Wow. Why was that so easy? I just persuaded her into giving me this extremely valuable award that is wanted by pirates. Like,
From
I
this
guess
point
the spacesuit I'm wearing is quite intimidating.
We should be seen communicating. I believe our business has concluded. Goodbye.
And she's just done with me now. Okay. Oh. What? I feel really weird. Really weird about that. I'm gonna go ahead and...
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
I'm just gonna go get that now, I guess. Dot the I, cross the T with that quest, or that part of my quest, so I can focus on the Galbank guy, I guess. Now, oh my god, she's standing up. Did she do that because I talked to her?
Glad to have you aboard.
So if I had talked to her, I could have then maybe gotten behind her and pickpocketed her easy. Look, she's walking around and shit now too. Well, anyway, I'm going to save my game because... So I read something on her computer that sort of gave me the hint that in the event of like a lockdown or something, she would leave the station and go to A deck, I believe it said. So she may know I'm not
Please let me
supposed
know
to
if your
be
voyage
getting
is
this thing out of the
unsatisfactory
safe
in any
and
way.
react accordingly when I do so. So I did want to save just in case this is not as simple as it sounds. Look, it shows it's in that safe right there. I just use this terminal, right? Open door? She does not seem bothered by me just going in here. I think she might be bothered if I messed with this stuff. I stole her 1,000 credits that she was keeping in there too. This is so awkward. I'm gonna save again and try opening that weapon thing. I wouldn't normally give a shit, but like I did get a legendary weapon just now in a thing, so I feel like I should click on the thing. Alright, well I'm detected. Wonder if I can
Glad to
just
have
sort
you
of push.
aboard.
Oh yeah, keep that attitude, will ya? Oh, well, I'm hidden here. Epic particle beam pistol. Yeah, I'll take it. Don't need any of that. Okay. I'm still like taken aback by how easy that. I thought that would be the more difficult of the two quest objectives I'm working on, but apparently not. So what's left? Kill Larry, ask society patrons about Larry. Well, I guess we've firmly established that they must be wanting me to talk to these rando
Remember to return to your
NPCs.
cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Yeah, they keep mentioning the lockdown. Let's just do the rounds, I guess. We'll start on this upper floor here.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Hi. Hi there, unnamed society patron.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Oh my god. These unnamed NPCs really do have dialogue trees. What the hell? What can you tell me? I don't need to ask about this anymore. What can you tell me about the Terran Preservation Society?
Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization.
Mm-hmm. So that's all he's going to tell me. I guess let's just get right to it. Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work?
Well, that's all information I already had. Thank
Nice
you
to
for
have met
nothing. Yeah, I guess so.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
Here for
No.
business or pleasure?
Business, I guess, technically. Hello, unnamed society patron
The
number
Society chair has really outdone herself this time.
2. I'm glad you're pleased with all this. What can you tell me about the Terran Preservation Society?
You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000 credits.
I could swing 5,000. Can I join? It'd be cool if they let you. I mean, I know it's a scam charity, but do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trip.
A business trip. Yeah, she knows more, but she's not willing to gossip.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Hello, unnamed society patron number 3.
What brings you aboard?
What can you tell me about the Terran Preservation
Donations
Society?
to the Society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help.
Oh, how nice for you. Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means
Yes, why we need his
he has
help.
access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button.
Hmm.
That's all
Okay.
then? Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's all.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, eh?
Hello, unnamed Society patron number
Pleased to
4.
make your acquaintance.
Yes, same. What can you tell me about the Terran Preservation
The
Society?
Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the preservation of the Earth's spirit?
Oh, it's a true believer here. Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him.
Well, I appreciate your endorsement for my optional objective. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, that was boring.
Excuse me. I'm sorry it didn't give me any more interesting dialogue options for talking to you.
So, what brings you aboard?
Sorry, not sorry.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello, unnamed Society patron
Have you
number
tried
5.
the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Yeah, the other unnamed Society patrons were also talking about the canopies. They had the exact same sentiment. What can you tell me about the Terran Preservation Society?
It's critical that the Society keeps the memories of Earth alive in our hearts. I'm doing my part by attending this spectacular event.
Oh, yes. The world's a better place for you attending this gala, I'm sure. Do you have... excuse me. Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend Society functions.
Well, I see. He's not very popular, but he buys his way in.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Yeah. All right, you.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
You're not the only unnamed Society patron that feels that way. I think you're number 6, right?
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, eh?
Yeah, that's great, unnamed Society patron number 6. Do you know any... Oh, wait. What can you tell me about the Terran Preservation Society?
Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month.
Excuse me, did you say every month? Good gracious. Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski?
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm
Oh,
certain
now we're
his
getting
wife
to
doesn't
it.
know a thing about it.
I do. Oh! You, unnamed Society patron number 6, MVP. That's what I like to see. I love seeing the quest objective update. Good work, unnamed Society patron number 6.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Number 6, you're my favorite, unnamed Society patron. I appreciate your service
I've done this
towards my
particular
quest.
cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is...
Alright, let's take a look here. Let's see what number 6 got for us. Oh, are we finally going to be able to talk to that rude NPC in the hallway that was ignoring the shit out of me? I thought for sure finding that audio recording was going to do the trick, but number 6's dialogue was necessary to get me there. Claudia Swist. I've discovered that Larry Dombrowski is having an affair with someone named Claudia Swist. I should speak to her and see if she's willing to give me more information about Dombrowski. Well. How the turns have tabled.
The ship's purser can assist you with any method.
Let's go do that. I don't think we need to seek out number 7. I think number 6 did all we needed. But we can always come back and talk to number 7, etc. if we need to. You're not attending the gala. You're just going to sit out here all by your lonesome. Are you waiting for your lover? Larry? Larry the cheater? Did I save after I got that? Let's just save right in front of Claudia in case something goes amiss.
Sorry, do I know you?
Yes, I'm the person that kept trying to talk to you a little bit ago, and you just kept brushing me off, but now I have a reason to talk to you, so I'm glad you're willing to speak to me. You don't know me, but I need some information. There's no harm in a friendly little chat between two people. Yeah, you're a hell of a lot of trouble. I feel like both of these are weird ways to start a conversation, so I'm going to go with this one. There's no harm in a friendly chat between two people.
Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look,
no.
I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous.
I was definitely not hitting on you. Would your partner happen to be Larry Dombrowski? Bum, bum,
Look,
bum.
can you just cut to the chase already? What's this about?
I know all about your affair with Dombrowski. Maybe I should talk to Larry Dombrowski's wife instead. I'll bet Galbank would love to know about your affair with Dombrowski. That's right, because she works for Galbank too. I think she's his underling, which is sketchy. Not on her part, but I mean he's clearly taking advantage of his position to pressure her into. Well, I don't know. Maybe she loves him. What would she care about more? Probably this, right?
Do you usually just stare at people like that?
All the time when I'm trying to think of what to say next. It's a condition. I mean, I do have that slate that specifically is like talking about him leaving his wife for her. Let's go. My instincts are just screaming at me to pick this one up. I'll bet Galbank would love to know about your affair with Dombrowski.
I can't believe this is happening. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
Oh, she is willing to wheel and deal. Oh my god, there's some interesting options here. Let's start at the bottom. What do you mean, are you willing to part with your Galbank credit? Does that help me? I really do need to think about this, but I don't think that's a good choice. I can give her the love letter. I'll trade this for everything you have on Dombrowski. I can persuade her. All I need is something incriminating on Dombrowski. I can bribe her. I give you cash. You give me Dombrowski on a platter. Question mark things at the bottom of dialogue trees usually don't lead anywhere. So I'm going to try this first. I don't know how this benefits me at all, because I think I specifically need Dombrowski's credentials and not hers. But I'm going to start here, and if it advances this dialogue tree against my will, I'll just reload and because I got that save right in front of her, so we can get back to this dialogue pretty quickly, and I think I'm going to probably choose this top one. Are you willing to part with your Galbank credentials?
You're not very bright, are you? I'm a grade C3 exec at Galbank. That means my credentials get me into two places, the front door and the ladies' room. If that's all you really want, you're certainly welcome to them.
I'll trade this for everything you have on Dombrowski.
I should have destroyed that disgusting letter. Fine, you win. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
Oh, were you guys just working together to like skim money from Galbank or some shit? Interesting. Interesting. So I can actually, like that, I can ask her to tell me about that. If you hate the guy so much, I don't know, I got the impression she hates him. She certainly is disappointed in his behavior. If you hate the guy so much, why were you defending him a moment ago?
I didn't know who the hell you were. For all I knew, you were working for Dombrowski. It's called playing it cool. You should try it sometime.
Okay, that's fair. How many credits are we talking about?
I'm not gonna tell you. Let's just say that I'd be sent to prison for a long time if Galbank figured it out.
Wow, they really were robbing Galbank right from under its nose, to working together to do that. So her relationship with him is more of an arrangement than a... well, I mean, at least for her, it's an arrangement. For him, it seemed to be something more based on that letter, which I no longer have. Yeah, tell me about this scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over
Vera,
at EC
huh?
Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
So you three were working together to scam Galbank, but Larry was then going above and beyond and scamming both of you as well. Excuse me. You think he was using you?
Oh, I know he was using me. At the same time, he was saying how much he loved me. He was stringing me along and stabbing me in the back.
Yeah, that's rough. Well, I mean, I'm glad that all that has made you so willing to turn on him, because this is going very well. Why didn't you confront him?
I was going to confront him back on Jemison, but then he invited me on this little trip through the stars. All expenses paid, first-class accommodations, the works. I figured, why not wait until I've milked him for every credit he's spending before I drop the hammer?
Yeah, that's fair. You do you. Good on you, girl. Why aren't you worried I'll blow the whistle on this whole thing, or on the whole thing?
You won't do that. You're here because you've got some kind of side hustle in the works.
She's
if you
smart.
wanted to blow the whistle, you would have boarded this ship with the authorities.
She's a smart cookie. Good for you, girl. I like you, Claudia. If you want revenge... excuse me, I can't read today. If you want revenge, give me proof I can use against him.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere.
This is going so well.
If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
So she doesn't have the evidence I need to blackmail Dombrowski, but Gabriel Vera does. And she's told me that I can name drop her to strike up a conversation with him and get him talking. Okay. What was Dombrowski and Vera's contribution to the Galbank scheme?
What,
She already
are
told
you
me this.
ready to damn novel? Fine. Vera works for
curious.
UC Security.
I mean, you already told
so
me.
he kept a
kind of,
lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I
Oh,
guess
this
you
is
could call him
more
our
details,
early
though.
warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You
Right,
need top
because he had all
clearance
that,
for that kind of
access
access.
to their
So we had to
database.
cut him in, whether we liked it or not.
Oh, so you formulated this plan with
yeah.
Vera,
Hello.
but then you needed a patsy with high-level access to make the scheme work. It's all coming together now. What exactly is going on between you and Dombrowski?
What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If
Oh,
I
wow,
have to
she
squash
really is
him on
just
my way
straight
to
up
the top,
using him.
then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm kind of getting that impression. Honestly, I don't blame you one
And why
bit.
should you? Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad
Wow.
for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right?
Oh, good for you, girl. Damn. So what was your contribution to the Galvanic scheme? Again, she's already told me this, but I'm sure I'll get more details if I choose this dialogue option.
I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
That really does sound genius. You are a smart cookie girl. Good for you. Damn.
I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
From your lips to Starborn's ears, I guess. Or the Unity's ears. I don't know how it works in this universe. I'm trying to puzzle that together. That's the whole point. Well, back into the Starview ballroom we go. We need to speak to Vera now.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Yeah. Let's see. Vera was
The society chair?
downstairs.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yourself this time.
Obviously, I got the quest objective showing me the way.
For business or pleasure?
An open bar would have been nice.
Oh, you can see the
But
ring.
Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Is this supposed to look like that? Is that
Hello.
just like
Are you a member of the society?
some skybox laziness on behalf of the animators? See how the rings of whatever planet we're supposed to be by just sort of stop? Or is it like, is that the planet right here? I just can't see it because of the... No, I can see stars through that.
If you
Where
have
did that
any
planet
needs,
go?
please enter a request into the
We seem to have
computer
moved.
located
Oh, it's
at
over
entry
there.
to your cabin.
Oh no, you know what? Now that I'm seeing it through this window, I see. It's just the shadow of the planet being cast in the rings. Okay. I take
That
it back.
view is
Sorry for the
absolutely
dig against the
spectacular.
animators. They did a good job.
Here for business
They've done
or pleasure?
just an amazing job with this whole game, if I'm being real with you. Look at this room.
I certainly hope they
Let's
decide
just
to
take a
hold
minute
all
to...
future society events aboard the Starliner.
I mean, the NPC chatter is annoying, but let's just take a minute to, like, admire some of this, some of the assets used in this room. We got the Terran Preservation Society banners here. Little, vine thing going up to image of old Earth. Of course, it's got the statue and the trees, the crazy like modern art pieces hanging from the ceiling and everything. And this ceiling, the design with the little like LED lights is really cool. I think my only complaint is maybe the balloons. I wonder, can I like jostle these?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
No, not only can I not jostle these balloons, but it looks like I can...
Pleased
oh
to
my
make your
God, I hate
acquaintance.
this jetpack sometimes. Man, I started vaulting on top of it, and then like I
Are
canceled
you a
it.
member of the society?
There we go. See, I can stand on top of the balloons. That's not realistic. We're just gonna pretend they're fake balloons made out of metal. They're actually metal
Quite
sculptures.
a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
You look
All right,
a bit
Gabrielle,
lost in these
you're up
surroundings.
next. You look a bit lost in these surroundings, he says. It seems like my game may be crashing. I just went to my menu to save before talking to him. It's probably fine. I'm pretty sure I would have gotten an autosave when I re-entered the ballroom. But I think we're going to have to reboot. This is, again, my fault for using the quick resume function on Xbox. When I quick resume the game too many times in a row, I believe whatever memory leaks exist in the game get exacerbated by doing that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to restart. So I'm going to pause the stream. We'll be right back in just a minute. Well, even the pause stream screen was lagging there for a minute there, so it might actually be my internet that's having trouble right now. Although I think that was the game crashing, but I don't know if it crashed because it was also trying to stream to Twitch and having trouble. I don't know, but we're getting back into it. It looks like I did have an autosave. I'm hoping it's the autosave when I was re-entering the
unless you're
ballroom.
reporting a security situation, I need
Take a look.
to get back to my duties.
We still got the objective speak to
An
Gabriel
open bar
Vega,
would have
so
been nice.
didn't lose any progress really.
Quite an event they're throwing today, don't you think?
Yeah, I need to speak to you, Mr.
Hello.
Vera.
You here for the charity event?
Yeah, first I'd like to apologize because I've definitely been saying your last name was Vega for like the last hour or so. And I now see that it's Vera. Nice to meet you, Mr. Vera. Do you often attend honest and worthy causes?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a firm believer that attending these types of events tends to absolve one of their sins and cleanse their soul. But something tells me you're not really here to discuss the event. What did you really want to talk about?
That's a really weird perspective on attending these sham charity events. I'd rather talk about Larry Dombrowski. Actually, I'm here in business. I'm more interested in what's going on at Galbank. I mean, both of these seem like weird things to say because this is what I really want. So let's just get straight to the chase. I'd rather talk about Larry Dombrowski.
He's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry. I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally.
I'm feeling some kind of way about this. I did not see a VIP area of the ballroom. I feel like I searched the whole ballroom. So, you know, question number one, where is that? And can I get there? I assume I can because I have that, objective where killing him is an option. The second thing that just occurred to me is I had some temporary amnesia about the engineering section of the ship, which I wanted to check out, but then I just blanked on and started doing the quest.
You going to say something, or just stand there like a jackass?
No, you're a DECCOM. I'm glad I'm about to, like, strong-arm you with some knowledge of your schemes. What exactly brings you aboard the Siren of the Stars?
I'm here to keep an eye on the charity event. It might not be as glamorous an assignment as a colony rescue or taking down some criminals, but anything that keeps the peace is important to me. What is this all about?
Yeah, and anything that keeps the credits flowing into your pocket, right? What do you do for
You mean
UC Security?
specifically? Oh, I work for the Corporate Fraud Division.
Ah!
We monitor all of the major megacorp financials and transactions to ensure that nothing improper occurs. You're asking a lot of strange questions. What exactly do you want?
So you're corrupt, like you're corrupt. You work in the fraud division and are actively engaging in a giant fraud scheme for Galbank. That's yeah, time to name drop like Claudia suggested. Claudia Swist says you have Claudia Swist says you have information about Larry
Claudia
Dombrowski.
sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both.
Friend is in
whatever you think you know about me. You're dead wrong. So back
Look,
off.
friend. Oh, back off of
Don't
what?
test me. You have no idea how high up the chain I am with UC Security. Not only can I make you disappear, I can also make sure the settled systems forget you existed in the first place.
Whoa, that's some big threats coming from this dude. Yeah, I'm pretty high up the chain of UC Security too. Ever heard of UC Sysdef? I'm surprised I don't have a UC Sysdef dialogue right now. Show him flash my credentials. He'd be like, "Oh, shit! I threatened the wrong person. You're in the Navy, huh?" Find my mistake. You don't seem very worried about Claudia's calling you out. Maybe I'll hand any evidence I already have over to the authorities.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Man, cops are always corrupt. Ain't that always the frickin' way? They all think they're above the law. We'll teach this.
Get the hell away from me before I have you
kapow,
arrested.
kapow, kapow.
So?
Shit. So my quest just objected and it kicked me out of that wow. My quest just updated with a new objective and kicked me out of that dialogue. So let's see what's going on. Oh, I have to return and talk to Rokov about the situation. Okay. I still have an optional kill Larry. Gabriel Vera is refusing to admit having any involvement with Swist and Dombrowski's embezzlement scheme. I should meet up with Rokov and see if he has any ideas on how to get Vera to talk. I don't know why Rokov would have any ideas.
Have you tried the canopies?
But that definitely gives me an opportunity to go seek
the
out...
society chair has really outdone herself this time.
I want to find the VIP area of the ballroom, which apparently I haven't found
Hello.
yet.
Are you a member of the society?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
This says employees only, so I wouldn't think it would be this way. Oh, right, this is the way to engineering. We definitely want to do that. But I'd like to find the VIP section with Larry first. Do I have a quest objective up there? I do. Oh! I'm so dumb. I 1000% saw this. Wait, no, I've been up here. Oh, it's leading me to him. No, I'm not trying to go to him.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future
Hello,
society events
VIP
aboard
section?
Starliner. I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
It's not giving me an like
Please
objective
remember to
marker
obey
for
all
Larry.
posted safety and mustering instructions.
It's really weird that I can't
Quite a
like
lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the
can't
society,
like
eh?
see where he is.
Here for business?
For pleasure.
He said he's lording over the VIP section, but like what?
Due to an unfortunate accident.
The society chair has really outdone.
I'm not crazy, right? Like
Quite a
there's
lovely
you
stuff.
guys don't see anywhere
Are
like
you a member?
else I can go. It's like there's nothing up here besides the cool statue thingy. I certainly can't go down anymore, so I gotta assume it's up somewhere.
In the
But
event of a lockdown, remember to return to your...
I've been up on this, what I assume is the top floor several times. And I'm not seeing like another staircase or anything. Am I crazy?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Alright, well let's go
Here's
check
a
out
business
the
of pleasure.
engineering section before we talk to Rokov again and fill him in on my situation. Super weird that the engineering deck's only accessible from the ballroom. I think I mentioned that already. Ooh. This one's got all the same stats as the one I have on. Wait, can I... Yeah, compare to equipped. Ah, but the one I have on... The one I have on weighs like 3 times as much, which is interesting. But it has that Beast Hunter perk, which it doesn't... I can't actually see what that does in that menu. I assume it means I do better damage against beasts or take less damage from alien creatures. Well, whatever. It's rare. We'll keep wearing the rare one, obviously, because we're an elitist like that. So you know. Okay. Oh, this is just sort of like the engineering office. I thought this would be like the engine room and some shit. I mean, maybe it is. I haven't explored the whole place yet.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
That's funny. Ooh. Alright, we'll come back to that door. Oh, the engines and systems and stuff are here.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers.
I'm not a passenger. Chief Engineer Sandin. Can't go through that door. Or that door. We do have the environmental control computer, which requires a key. Does he have said key? He doesn't. Okay.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers.
You're a named NPC. Can I talk to you?
Hold up. This
No,
area
he
is
just
off
wants to
limits
repeat that same thing over and over again. Okay, I'm leaving. Relax. You need some anxiety meds or something, buddy. Alright, I'm nice and hidden behind here, but for safety's sake, and especially since the game crashed a few minutes ago, let's pop a save. Nothing good back here? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. They're just chilling back here in the engineering section of the ship. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Bunch of contraband back here. I wanted, for a while, I've wanted to have some of these for decoration in my apartment in Aquila City. I shouldn't call it an apartment, my house. My core residence, if you will. But I didn't have shielded cargo on my ship, so I couldn't, like, sneak it back there. But now I can, so yoink. Got my fancy new ship now. And apparently there's a whole bunch of contraband in here. Ah, yes, it's exactly the kind of contraband I'd expect to find on board a ship like this. Stolen artwork and black market antiquities. Don't mind if I do. Glad I decided to come back here and check it out. Small little area. And I guess I should also make the point, like, I'm pretty sure I'm about to be sent back here by the quest, because there was very notably that those doors I couldn't open on the computer I don't have a key to, and neither does the guy sitting there have a key to that computer. I think when I talk to Rokov, his plan's going to involve me coming here and messing with the environmental controls. That's my prediction, at least. Let's find out if it's true, because we're done. We're done here, as far as I can tell.
I count my blessings to have been posted to a ship like the Siren of the Stars.
Everyone seems really happy to be working here, which is good to hear. They're happy to be working here. They like the captain. He should really just stick to, like, I know he fudged on his resume to get this job in the first place. But he should, you know, like, does he really hate this job so much? His obsession with becoming a pirate is, like, negatively affecting his life, is my point. I feel like he should abandon that dream and learn to appreciate what he has, because this is, being a captain of a ship like this is a pretty slick gig. And he seems to be competent at it, you know? Alright. Rokov, I think, is going to pressure me again to cut him in on this deal, which makes me sad. I'm going to have to be evasive with him again. But I did promise him to put in a good word with Delgado, and if he continues to be helpful, I will definitely do so if given the opportunity. Jenny, my old friend, nice to see you again. How are you enjoying the banquet?
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
Saw that, did you? Does he actually have the authority to have me out? Like, duh, of course he does.
Oh, absolutely. He's up the ladder at UC Security. Lots of pull. We have to handle this very delicately.
What do you mean that didn't take him long? I mean, he just saw me have that conversation with him. He didn't, like, actually come here and demand I be arrested, did he? That wasn't the impression I got, but now this dialogue option is making me wonder. Yeah, anyway, he's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Nebraska.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We need hard evidence of their scheme.
Backed into a corner.
It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Okay. Oh. The environmental control systems. I see where this is going. Why shouldn't I just kill Vera and be done? I mean, God, why is this always a dialogue option? My character does not always want to just kill people. I feel bad I even asked this before about Larry. And he already explained why killing people on board the ship is a bad idea, so I'm not even going to bother with that. Should we wait until he returns to his cabin and falls asleep?
Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these
so
wealthy
you feel
patrons
we should
aboard,
expedite the matter.
the ship is crawling with security.
True, true. Ship-wide emergency might do the trick.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown.
Yeah, lockdown.
I think the
true,
best
yeah.
chance we have
I
would
knew
be to tamper
about
with
that.
the life support sensors.
No
Manipulate a few
kidding, life
controls
support. I
and
never would
you
have
can
guessed
fool
that.
the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Yeah, it's very convenient that the engineering section with the life support systems is right off of the ballroom here. Weird ship design, by the way. Won't the ship be at risk without life support?
This
Yeah,
is
good
one
question.
of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything.
Yeah, triple
including,
redundancy over.
Triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup with a backup.
See, I pay attention to the
Luckily
random
for
NPCs
us,
that are harassing me.
It will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear. Which I won't.
You're crazy. I'm not qualified to be tampering with the ship's life support. No, I'm not going to say that. I guess I'll do whatever it takes to get it
Don't
done.
worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done.
You got
One
it,
more
boss.
thing.
I need a key card
If
for
Chief
that
Engineer
computer, though.
Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer
you've got
use
leverage.
that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things
yeah,
are getting
sure.
hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
Yeah, I feel so bad. I'm almost certain he's going to lose his job as a result of all these shenanigans. I really hope that we get an opportunity to get him back into the fleet, because I feel like I get that he's a bumbling fool and he made some like big mistake, and that's why he got kicked out in the first place, but he's trying so hard. Do you have the lowdown on Gabriel Vera?
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with Mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet.
Yeah, that does sound like their MO. Once the emergency is sounded, how does the ship's lockdown work?
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way, we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to
No,
ensure
well, I've
the
already
crew can
broken into all the
check
cabins.
cabins
if I'm being real
quickly
with
and
you.
without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
Yeah. It's a good plan. It's a good plan. I mean, I guess I'll ask this. No need to let him on. I've already been snooping and stealing his contraband that he's smuggling down there. Where exactly is the life support system located?
There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview ballroom.
Yeah, again,
Chief
a weird
Sundin
ship
should be
design.
there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're
All
past
right.
Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside.
All right,
Go do
boss, you
something
got it.
useful, okay?
I'm on it.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we got.
Just gonna check for an autosave to kick off. I think it will. Yeah, okay, perfect. I feel like we handled that conversation well. I'm gonna feel so bad if we can't get him back in the Crimson Fleet. After all this, he's really sticking his neck out for us. Offering to erase gambling debts and stuff on our behalf. Alright. I see you're not screaming at me to leave now, so you must be willing to talk more.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers.
Never mind, he's repeating
Wait
the
a
exact same
second.
line again.
You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you.
Oh, now
down
you
here.
recognize me.
Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I really need to get into the life support area. Kind of, well, I can chat him up. Kind of lonely down here, isn't it?
A little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
Oh, I can't quite place his accent, but it sounds like Swedish. Maybe? So what do you do around here?
The Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that
Funny you
means
should
there's
mention
quite a
that
bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right?
I love the way he said the word beauty. Yeah, it sounds like a Swedish accent, if I'm not mistaken. Really cool voice acting. I do like that they have a real variety of voice actors they tapped for this game. I really need to get into the life support area. I've chatted him up, so hopefully he considers me a friendly now.
Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions.
I love the way he said sorry too. Maybe this will change your mind, so I can bribe him. I can make that offer. I'm the captain's guest, but you can't let me into that room?
Sorry, I'm afraid it's impossible. Trident regulations strictly prohibit anyone from entering the life support area without a valid reason. Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, it's just that I could lose my job, you know?
Oh, your job. I think I'm gonna pay. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna pay the 1,000 credits. Because I'm worried that Rokov is gonna lose his job and I'm not gonna be able to get him back into the Crimson Fleet. So I'd prefer to not use this option if I can avoid it. 1,000 credits is nothing. Although I am kind of broke right now.
I'm really busy, so if we could hurry this along.
I'm sure to get more than 1,000 credits is the reward for this mission once it's completed. So, oh no, you know what? Whatever. It is. I'm gonna get this guy back to the Crimson Fleet. I'm committed now. Captain Rokov said he's willing to forgive your gambling debt.
Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what.
How much was the gambling debt?
I'm
I
just
wonder?
going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Oh, your ID card. Yeah, I can hold on to that for you. Keep it safe. So what do you think of Captain
Honestly,
Rokov?
he's a seasoned ship captain. He told me he was a long hauler for years, and the experience shows. Only thing is, he's always talking about trade deals and plans for get-rich-quick schemes. It's all the guy ever thinks about. Why he decided to be a Starliner captain, I'll never know. It's almost like he craves being around money. Tell you what, though, for someone that loves credit so much, he sure doesn't mind gambling them when we play cards.
Yeah, again, another person saying that he's good at his job. He really just needs to like stop chasing this weird dream and appreciate what he has. Well, it's
So,
really weird that I can ask this a
I have
second
a lot
time.
of things to do.
Kind of lonely in environmental control, isn't it?
A little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. Don't get
Oh
me
god,
wrong,
it's
but quite-
literally a repeat dialogue. Oh, so these are all repeat dialogues. This is just an extra one I got.
Whatever you
Okay,
do,
bye-bye.
don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
Yeah, I'd hate for you to be out of a job, but I'm literally gonna break things. Like, that's the whole point. The whole point. Lockdown procedures. If any life support unit fails, an automated emergency lockdown procedure will be placed immediately into effect. All passengers will be ordered to calmly proceed to their cabins until such time as the captain of the ship deems the emergency to be resolved. If the captain has been incapacitated, please recognize the proper chain of command as per the Trident Operations Manual. In addition, all interior door lock mechanisms for passenger cabins and all mustering areas will be set to unlocked to allow for uninhibited crew access. Emergency lighting and audio announcements will remain in effect for the duration of the event. Ooh, this is going to be a really cool set piece. We're going to get some like red flashing lights and shit. I started at the bottom. I usually start at the top, but I'm pretty sure this is the button I need to press to open things up, so I'm going to work my way up from the bottom this time. In the event of an alpha life support failure, beta will automatically activate. In the highly unlikely event that beta has failed, gamma will automatically activate. If a catastrophic failure has occurred and all 3 units are offline, an automated order to deploy environment suits will be broadcast throughout the ship. Please contact the chief engineer on duty for further details, or refer to Section 20 in the Trident Operations Manual. Ooh, I kind of feel weird. It's weird that they're giving me this information. I'm kind of concerned I'm going to, like, especially before where, like, I had those dialogue options like, I don't know if I'm qualified to be doing this. And he was just like, it's fine. It'll be fine. Like, what if I disable the alpha system and beta just, like, doesn't work and gamma just doesn't work and we completely lose life support aboard the ship and everyone dies? That'd be crazy. But it would take care of Larry Dombrowski for us, wouldn't it? Yeah, I really hope that doesn't happen. Let's get to it, though. I don't think we have much of a choice. Open life support access. Warning. For safety reasons, life support access cannot be sealed without approval. From Chief Engineer on duty. See, try to... Yeah. So now that it's open, I can't shut it again. Oh, no. What? Oh yeah, I just tried to close it, it wouldn't let me. Oh, why is it giving me 2? Let's read the quest and see what's up. Rokov suggested that I coax Gabriel Vega into his cabin by sabotaging the Starliner's life support sensors. Then I should be able to confront him in private. I should proceed to that section. Yeah, I've already done that. Alright, let's save before we break things, quite literally. Interesting. So I assume we're talking alpha, beta, gamma right here. I assume I have to do alpha to make this work? Well, fudge it. Here goes nothing. I'm not getting any sort of feedback here to tell me which one's the correct one to choose. I may have to do all 3 to make this work. Well, that did not update my objective, so I think I have to do all 3.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh, look at all the lights went out. So am I wearing my helmet now? No. So it hasn't completely failed. I was worried. Wow, this ballroom cleared out fast. What is this? I guess this is just some weird lighting. Oh, it's like a red light because of the... I mean, I can't tell where the source is supposed to be, but I guess I get it. Let's go to his cabin. Hopefully me causing this emergency will show him the kind of sway. Yeah, I'm going. Show him what kind of pull I have. Oh, look at this. See, because of the state of the emergency, she left. And I can just waltz in here now. So if I was like not a smart boy and just hiding behind this thing before, I could come in here now to get this. But I've got a big gamer brain. Big wrinkly gamer brain, so I already figured that out.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh, you didn't have to get up.
I was
All right,
wondering if you were the
this.
cause of the ship-wide emergency.
I
It's
am.
time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
I literally already did? Oh. Oh. Holy shit. How'd you know I was responsible for the
Doesn't
emergency?
take a genius to deduce you're the one that's responsible. I locked on to
Yeah, I
you from
guess
the
not.
moment you entered the ballroom, and I've watched you trying to clock Dombrowski. After
I
we
honestly
spoke,
haven't even
I had
been
a
able to
feeling
find
you'd
him
pull a
yet.
stunt like this.
So I can use the Crimson Fleet dialogue. I want you to help me take down Dombrowski. I want everything you have on Dombrowski. I'm an undercover with UC Systef. I need everything you've got on Dombrowski. Dombrowski has something the Crimson Fleet wants. I've it's been a while since I've been this torn by
All
dialogue
passengers,
3.
may I have your attention, please?
You look pretty stupid just standing there like that.
I'm sure I do, but unfortunately there's a really annoying intercom message on repeat,
Remain there until you receive
so I
further
can't even hear
instructions.
myself think right now. So here's why I'm feeling some kind of way about this. I feel like revealing that the Crimson Fleet is trying to get to Dombrowski is a bad idea because he's with UC Sec, right? So if he finds out the Crimson Fleet's after something, I feel like he could then cause there to be an increase in security at the UC, at the Galbank offices.
Are you gonna say something or what?
Making the next part of this mission more difficult. This is a bad idea because he's totally corrupt and greedy. And it wouldn't surprise me if he used this information to sell me out down the road. And then these are like why even give me these options? Because I'm never gonna be on this ship unless I'm doing one of these two missions. But so I think I'm gonna choose one of these two. I want you to help me take down
You want
Dombrowski.
me to help you? Are you completely out of your mind? I help you by handing over evidence, and I end up incriminating myself. Why would I do that?
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
That announcement is going to really annoy me by the time I finish this dialogue. You already have evidence
Don't act so
prepared?
surprised. You didn't really think I'd make a deal with Claudia or Dombrowski without having a little insurance policy of my own, did you? Huh? If I've learned anything in my years at the corporate fraud division, it's always have an exit strategy.
Ah, smart man. You don't need to worry about anything ever again. I feel like this is not as good an option as this, because this is just like, Dombrowski's been playing you and Claudia, take my word for it, but this is like, Claudia told me that Claudia says you've been cheated out of your fair share of the Galbank job by Dombrowski.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it!
I am sure.
That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
I'll pay you to offset your losses. I'll just take the information whether you like it or not. Oh no. Why did you let Dombrowski handle all the numbers in the first place? I know.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Really testing my patience already.
You going to say something?
I mean,
or just stand there like a jackass?
I hate you. I know the answer is because of his high-level access, but let's ask this anyway. Why did you let Dombrowski handle all the numbers in the
Dombrowski
first
had the
place?
authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags.
Yeah.
I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong.
True. Before I make any deals, mind telling me what to buy?
I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail.
All right, here's my thinking on this. It looks like these are my only two options, 2,500 credits, bribe, or attacking him. But the fact that attacking him has been a persistent option here leads me to believe that this is on his person. So I'm going to try to pickpocket it instead. Oh, I can't back out of this dialogue tree. Fudge. Okay, well, I'm going to load my game. Because I have a save right here. Wait, what? Did I not? Maybe I don't have a save as close to this as I thought. But this autosave should be when I re-entered the crew section of the ship. So let me go back to that. I guess my last manual save was before I messed with the life support systems. But that's no problem. I want to see if I can pickpocket him, and if I can't, I want to try the Crimson Fleet dialogue option to see if that leads to a better outcome. Because I feel like I flubbed up. Nobody's here. Oh, what the hell, game? Fine. Hello? Finding it really hard to click on him right now.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? captain has declared
I was
a
wondering if you would.
ship-wide
It's time you stop.
Please report to your cabins in an
Doesn't
orderly
take a
fashion
genius. I
and
locked
remain
on to you
there until you
after we
receive
spoke.
further instructions.
Dombrowski has something that the Crimson Fleet
I
wants.
always took him for a fool. But I can't believe he's stupid enough to have gotten mixed up with the Crimson Fleet.
Honestly, it
Still,
had nothing to do with
why
it.
would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over any evidence?
Well, we're not going to rat you out. We're the Crimson Fleet.
Don't act so surprised. You didn't really think I'd make it. If I've learned any...
Claudia says you've been yada yada.
That means my money's over. I'm not going to lie to you, but if I give you that information...
Wow, all roads lead to Rome, don't they? Okay. I apologize for all the saves coming. I'm just going to go back and choose the original path that I took the first time. Because it looks like I have no choice but to bribe this guy. So that's what we're going to do. But I don't want to, like, it looks like there's no reason for me to reveal to him that I'm Crimson Fleet, so I'm not... Like, it was my original instinct to not tell him that. The only reason I changed it up is because it seemed like with the options they had given me that I had taken a bad path, and I wanted to see if there are any other options for this class. Because it's very, very, very rare in these games that they...
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide
emergency.
It's time you stop. Doesn't take a genius to deduce you. I locked on to you from the after we spoke. You want me. I help you by handing... Don't act so surprised. You didn't really think I'd make... If I've learned anything... Claudia said that. That means my money. I'd love to see the bat.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Dombrowski had the... I let Claudia talk me into...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've got
I did
everything.
this one too.
We're talking a slate load. It was my little insurance.
All right, I'll pay you to
At least
offset
I
your
walk
losses.
away with something. All right. You have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Galbank plan evidence added. Oh, cool. So it's also evidence I could turn into sys stuff. Yeah, where were you keeping that slate? Because I picked your pockets and that's not where it was. So what cavity of your body was that slate shoved into that I couldn't find it a moment ago? What are you going to do about Swift and Dombrowski?
Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other
that's
hand,
fair.
I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see.
I'm going to leave him alive. I recommend you do the same, but it sounds like you've got some plans.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide
Are you going to say something, or what?
Please report to your cabins
Look,
in an orderly
it's the loud
fashion
announcement.
and
I just
remain
know
there
it.
until
I
you
want to be able to
receive
hear what
further
you have to say in
instructions.
response to me. So, do you know anything about UC Sysstaff? Ever thought of joining the Crimson Fleet?
You better tell
I'm not gonna
Dombrowski
ask
to
any of
run.
those questions. Those
Because
are
if you
sussy.
don't kill him, I will.
Oh, man. Larry. I'm sorry I had to reveal your plan to this guy. It sounds like he's going to kill you now. But I hear you're an asshole, so I guess I probably shouldn't worry too much about it. So what's my objective now? Confront Larry Dombrowski. Kill Larry Dombrowski. Oh, right. He has a room on the second floor, doesn't he? So he'll be there now.
Our security team would appreciate if you please
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh god, he's balding too. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Larry.
Well, you must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Smart man.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
No deals this time, Dombrowski. Pow! No.
You don't actually believe that I'd venture into such precarious criminal territory without a proper bird's-eye view of the situation, do you? I'm uncertain why you've become entangled in this spider's web, but this situation demands swift and resolute action.
Your voice is kind of echoing. This voice actor recorded in a weird studio, I can tell. Yeah, him and Gabriel both are like really like smart and been. I mean, all three of these guys are smart. I'm sorry, I'm messing with their plans. Well, sorry, not sorry, I guess. This isn't going to be a fine. Let's negotiate. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Fine, let's negotiate.
Excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
Remain there until you receive further instructions.
Unfortunately, I couldn't hear like any of that because of the frickin' announcement. God, it's so distracting. I actually am so annoyed by that. I assumed this negotiation, like I chose the negotiation option because I assumed, I mean, he's a smart cookie, clearly. I assumed I'd be able to be like, here's the negotiation. I will not turn over all this evidence to the authorities in exchange for you doing what I say. Yeah, I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet. Is it really necessary for you to talk that way?
You may as well ask, is it necessary for the sun to set on Jemison, or for one to wear a pressure suit when entering the vacuum of space?
Yeah, that's fair. I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet. Hang on. I need to get a thesaurus to understand what you're saying. That's an amazing trick, Professor.
I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying.
No, I understand you perfectly well.
You have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials.
Yeah, that's the deal, man. Yeah, let's do it.
For all along.
May I have your attention,
It is.
please?
Wow, you are smart.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
How do I know you won't report your
Well, I'm
credentials?
surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious. The last thing I'd want to do at this point is call attention to myself.
Oh, yeah, that is actually a really good point. You're right. The answer was obvious. I wasn't thinking that through. You don't mind turning over your credentials to
Obviously,
me?
that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice.
Right, that's
Though
fair.
Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point.
Oh, gonna fake your own death or change identities. Very interesting. Yeah, that's all I want. That's all that I want.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you.
You
It
really don't.
sounds like we
I have a
have
good vocab,
deal.
man. Like I understood everything you said
Oh,
the
of
first
course,
time.
I
really
trust
did.
you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact.
That
Now,
would be
if you'll
prudent, good
excuse
sir.
me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Yeah, by the way, I'd watch your background, Vera. He's pissed. All right, we did the thing. That went like really well. I never saw this when I was in here before. What the fudge?
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please
Well, it's just
report to
another
your
green
cabins
fashionable
in
ship.
an
I got
orderly
plenty.
fashion and remain there until you...
Even on my second go through of that cabin, I missed that one. Oh yeah, I can always pause if I need to talk. I can pause in my game. Forgot about that option. That's always good to remember. I can because I've been getting pissed at NPCs and stuff lately. I need to chill out. I need to chill out with that. Too much complainy. So it wants me to return to Rokov, but I feel like I have everything I need. I should just get in my ship and leave at this point. I guess it's only fair. Well, I guess I need to tell Rokov that he can end the lockdown, because he's waiting for me to give him the okay for that. So, I've acquired Larry Dombrowski's Galbank credentials. Time to wrap things up with Rokov, then head to New Atlantis and the Galbank archives. Oh wow, I'm just gonna go straight into that part of the mission, am I? I thought I'd be reporting back
The
to
Siren
Delgado
of the
and stuff
Stars is
first.
now in emergency status. Please remain.
Yeah, I know. Where would Rokov be? Oh, he's just chilling here. Okay.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got the job done.
Yeah. I couldn't have done this without
I'm
your
glad
help.
you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched into her.
I will. I really
I'm
will.
still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
You mean you haven't figured it out on your own?
I usually have a nose for these things, but in your case, it's a mystery. Very frustrating. Whatever the case may be, it's apparently worth risking your life over. That's telling me it involves a lot of money. That also means I want in.
Yeah, I can't let you in on this one, man. I want to tell you, but Delgado would kill me if I did. I mean, that's facts, and it gives me an excuse to back out of this conversation.
So he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone.
Oh, thank you,
I suppose
Rokov. I
there's
actually
nothing
appreciate
stopping
that.
me from rejoining now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Don't
going to put in a good word for you. Thank you. Don't worry about it. I'm really annoyed that dialogue was talked over, but what'd you call me?
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I
comrade.
intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
Oh, he's my friend now. They better let this dude back. I don't know what he did to get himself kicked out, but I'm going to bat for this man if I get the opportunity. He was willing to help me even though I was really cagey about my motives, and he really put himself out there for the fleet.
Nonsense.
Don't worry about it.
If there's one universal constant you can depend on, It's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
I hope so, man. I'm for sure gonna go to bat for you. Thank you, man. Like, seriously. I'm gonna feel so freaking bad if I can't get this man back into the Crimson Fleet after everything. Looks like the game's prompting me to leave now. I assume it's not just gonna let me fast travel from here. I mean, I'll try. Oh, maybe it will. You cannot fast. Why does it even let me go to the map like that then? Like, why let me check where the objective is if I can't go there?
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Okay.
Please report to your cabins in an
nope,
orderly
not that
fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I need to pack up and get out of here. What is it?
No, you're fine, buddy. I'm getting out of here. This way? Oh, I still can't access the ship's cockpit. Makes sense. They don't want you to, like, even think for a minute that you could, like, steal the ship. That'd be fun, though, if you could. Oh, that's the way to the ballroom? Wow, I really got turned around. Oh, right, it was this way, right? No. I think I overshot. Here we go. You gonna end the lockdown, man? People should get back to their banquet or whatever. I definitely didn't steal their fancy award or anything. Well, that was extremely successful. I'm feeling really good about the results of that mission. Let's get out of here. I do like Rokov. I'm gonna feel so bad if I just screwed him over. I ended up not having to give him a cut of anything, so hopefully I can, you know, help him achieve his primary goal of rejoining the... Right. Right, I have all that contraband right now. So let's do it. Sorry, I'm clicking the wrong buttons right now. Hold on. I want to go to cargo hold, and then I want to go to my inventory. And then I want to move the contraband into the cargo hold. I'm not sure exactly how this works. I haven't played with this yet, but I feel like now's as good a time as any to test out this shielded cargo and see how good it is. So let's do it. Let's give it a try. Trial run of the shielded cargo and the other, like, the sensor refracting thingies I also installed on this ship. I really should go back to Aquila City and drop off some of my shit. But curiosity's gotten the better of me with this. I really want to see how this works out.
This is UC Security. Prepared to be scanned for contraband?
Chance to evade scan 89%, it says.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Oh. Wow. Success. I evaded the scan. Sorry about the double audio for a second there. I clicked the wrong thing. I just got an achievement for that. I used them for smuggling. Successfully smuggled contraband. That's fun. Well, I'm glad I did that. Got an achievement out of it. Why not? Fun stuff. Fun stuff. I was definitely going to smuggle those Varun prophecy things back to my home on Aquila City. But no reason not to give this a try now. I mean, I've got this big cargo hold in my ship. I feel like might as well use it. In fact, I'm going to dump some more stuff in it right now. All the extra junk I'm carrying around. So that it doesn't encumber me for the next part of this mission here. Oh yeah, those vases I stole. I feel like I probably should have taken more of those. I assume that's a quest item I can't part with, so we'll just keep that for now. Alright. I'm sure I got some like random books on me and stuff too, but that's okay. 75 out of 195 should be perfectly fine. All right. How exciting. We're going to break into the headquarters of Galbank. Onwards to adventure. Enter the Galbank archive. Now I wonder if I can sell the contraband for more money here in New Atlantis. That's been something I've been wondering the whole game. Because if not, what's the point of shielded cargo at all? If you just have to like go to Wolf to sell it instead. Just convenience? Like it was definitely convenient not having to make a stop at Wolf on my way to this next objective, but other than that, I'm not sure what the point is. I mean, I got the achievement, which hooray, but I feel like there should be like some sort of reward for smuggling things, you know? I'll probably give it a try. Try selling that stuff here.
That neon
Maybe
fella.
sell like
I missed it. How'd it go?
I think I got like a stack of one of the things, so I might sell like all of them here but one, and then sell the last one at Wolf to see if there's a price difference. Definitely an experiment worth doing. So we just went to the commercial district. There's outline supply. Just got a little bit of lag there.
Can we run
Oh yeah, Galbank.
You can over-rehearse. It'll sound canned. We've got to keep it loose.
But I keep stumbling over the third quarter projections.
We've been over it a million times. They won't care about a
Nice. Got some cool elevator music going
New
on here.
Atlantis is a really safe city, which is cool if you like that sort of thing. To each their own.
That's the spirit.
Not a fan of the sterilized environment here, are ya? I like you already, Maria. This is a named NPC. I've never been in this building before. So maybe I was meant to talk to her a long time ago.
Regular ball of sunshine.
She seems like a character. So let's see if we can talk to her. Hi, Maria. Hey, yourself.
Yeah, good talk.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
Why?
Because you seem really interesting. Because I hate myself. She'd probably respond well to that, actually. It's just what people do. You
It's so
should try
much more
sometime.
fun to be lonely and miserable, but fine. I like to paint, I like to crochet, pretty much hate everything else. You're starting to grow on me, though.
Girl after my own
Like a
heart.
fungus. But I like mushrooms. Guess that's the third thing.
So what are you doing
Trying to
here,
get a job
Maria?
at Galbank. It's the big building with the word Galbank on it.
Hmm. Well, yes, the building we're in right now. Yeah, I can read. Thanks for clearing that up. You're funny.
I'm sorry
I like
you feel that way. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to be a banker. It'll be fun.
Why do you want to work at
Because
Galbank?
magic isn't real, which means I can't be a necromancer. I figured being a soul-sucking
I
banker
love
was
this
the next
character.
best thing.
Who is this person? I missed
Because
that last line
magic
'cause
isn't
I was
real,
so enamored with
I
her.
figured being a soul-sucking banker was the next best thing.
Soul-sucking banker is the next best thing. Okay. So is there anything I can do for you? Because you may be my new favorite NPC. You may bump my friend on board the UC Sistef Vigilant ship to second place. You're amazing.
Yeah. Find a Galbank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. It'll be paid, of course. Eventually. Your face is weird.
I adore you. I was really hoping that meant that you had a quest for me, because I would do anything for you. But unfortunately, it looks like your dialogue is at an end. It was a real pleasure to meet you, though, Maria, and I sincerely mean that. Maria Tiarkowicz. I just realized when I brought that up, I haven't completed my survey of Jemison. I might do that at some point.
Galbank makes personal finance easy. Money, as long as you have some, should never be something to worry about handling.
Oh, another named NPC, Matthew Montez.
I do
Nice to
hope
meet
you're
you.
taking advantage of our remote transaction benefits.
Matthew doesn't actually have anything to say to me. How about you, Lenore Holofield?
Listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and
laundry.
You don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
Just the starship captain, seeing what New Atlantis has to offer. Yeah, I was maybe should. I might have to take some time between videos to just go into some of the buildings in New Atlantis that I haven't, because New Atlantis was so big and overwhelming when I first got here. I'm sure there are things that I missed, like the characters that are in this building. So I might just give it a once over between videos, see if there's any named NPCs I missed, and then we'll of course talk to them on cam, as it were, and see if there's any cool quests and stuff that I missed the first time I went through this place. I feel like I was pretty thorough, but you know, I mean, obviously I never went to the Galbank building. I'm the new receptionist. Sidearms are now standard. Read the memo. These are all great options. I mean, this is an answer, but I don't know if he'll be impressed by me being a member of Constellation. Just a starship captain, seeing what New Atlantis has to offer.
You have your own ship? Oh,
I sure do. It's pretty nice, too.
Perfect. Kismet, really.
Dude, this is leading to
I
a
have
quest. That was a
business
good answer.
proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
I love where this is going, Laundry. Tell me. You're buttering me up pretty thick. Is it
You're
legal?
a law and order type? Well, this is perfect. This job is literally serving justice. Gal Bank is the aggrieved party, and if you help me, you help all of us.
I'm
Good.
interested.
Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
A debt collector. He's offering me a job as a debt collector. That's fun. I don't need to ask this. It's a dumb question. I don't need to ask this. Tell me about the mark.
Yes. So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up
so
in
it was actually a
literal
con
shack
artist. Okay,
in
I
the
feel a little
middle
bit
of
better
nowhere.
now
Can
about
you
this.
believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want
Blow
him
up in a
dead.
shack in the middle of
We
nowhere,
don't
you
want
said.
him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Okay, I mean, that sounds very, very doable and reasonable. I was sure he was going to have me go after some, like, poor, hard-on-their-luck family that had, like, defaulted on their mortgage or something to, like, repossess their house or some nonsense. What happens if he dies? Huh. How do I give him
You
the
may
pay?
need to lean on him, scare him. Nothing illegal. Just talk to him. And don't listen to any
Okay,
sob
I'm
stories
good at
he tells
persuading
you.
people.
Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws.
I'm glad you've looked into it and you're making
flagrantly
sure of that.
violating the terms of their Gal Bank agreements.
Okay, all right. You're convincing me. I mean, we'll see. I'll probably listen to a sob story anyway, but I'll take into consideration your stance that these are all reprobates that I'm going to be collecting from. Yeah, let's collect some. Oh yeah, is he dangerous?
I mean, yes. We're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a
interesting.
dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
Hmm. Yeah, he said he set up a like little shack somewhere. So he's really evading. Yeah, let's collect some
I'll
debt.
send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Oh, I see. So I can wheel and deal with Dieter and take the money myself. But if I do that, it sounds like maybe he'll offer me like multiple debt collection missions. Fun. That's so fun. I wish I'd gone in here when I first came to New Atlantis. I clearly missed out on some fun stuff. That's cool though. So to the Gal Bank archives we go. But I'm going to do that next video. We've definitely reached a time, and this is a really nice organic stopping point for this quest. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you everybody for watching. As always, I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And if you happen to be watching this on the weekend, like I'm playing on the weekend, I hope you're really enjoying your weekend.